Jesus, we know that unless you build the house, all of our work, all of our sweat is in vain.
I'll tell you where my life would be without Jesus. It'd be in shambles. I'd have no lights, just one candle, and I'd walk around without nice shoes, just broke down sandals with no straps. You'd probably find me in the mountains with a broke back, and all day I'd just smoke crack. I'm telling y'all, without Jesus I'd be a mess. My thoughts would be, I don't need to sleep, I just need to rest. Forget my spirit, I'd feed my flesh. And if I heard what Jesus said, I wouldn't care. And if someone's starving, you best believe I wouldn't share. I'd only hope I'd never be the one who's there, and that's the truth. And without Jesus I'd never do what I'm asked to do. I'd never forgive, I'd smack a food, cause without Jesus I'm a nasty dude. If you got hurt, I'd laugh at you. Without Jesus I'm mad confused. Straight up, I'd have no clue. It's sad but true, I'd be black and blue with bruises, and I'd probably end up killing myself like Judas. Without Jesus I'd have no clothes, so not by choice I'd be a nudist. Wow, I'd be so foolish. I wouldn't use bricks to build my house, I'd just use toothpicks, plain and simple. Without Jesus I'd be stupid. I wouldn't be G'd up from the feet up. Without Jesus I'd be toe up from the flow up. If I try to get into heaven without Jesus, I'd have no luck. I'd go nuts, I wouldn't have a sound mind. I'd live on ground zero, not cloud nine. I wouldn't be G'd up from the feet up. Without Jesus, I'd be toe up from the flow up. If I try to get into heaven without Jesus, I'd have no luck. I'd go nuts, I wouldn't have a sound mind. I'd live on ground zero, not cloud nine. Without Jesus, I'd have no morals. I wouldn't be peaceful, I'd start up quarrels. Without Jesus, I wouldn't be normal, even if I had all the money in the world. Without Jesus, I'd still be poor, yo. I could buy a house, but without Jesus, it'd probably get foreclosed. It'd be horrible. Without Jesus, I'd probably even star in pornos. Lord knows that without Jesus, I'm a morbid scene. I'd be such a joke, I'd be so broke, I couldn't afford to drink. Yet without Jesus, I'd be such a hustler, I'd even turn corn to cream. There were ever a fight, guaranteed that without Jesus, I'd storm the scene. This is crazy, cause without Jesus, even the slightest wind would shake me. I'd constantly be instigating. Without Jesus, I'd be such a glutton, I'd eat so much to imitate me. Without Jesus, I'd watch tons of girls lustfully, like a killer waiting, and find it exhilarating. Listen, this isn't fiction, it's factual. Without Jesus, I'd have no hope. I'd get mad and stab your throat, and I'd end up with a bad repo. I'd roast on you and trash you, bro, yet at the same time wouldn't match my clothes. Now the sad thing is that without Jesus, I'd never meet the status quo. I wouldn't be G'd up from the feet up. Without Jesus, I'd be toe up from the flow up. If I try to get into heaven without Jesus, I'd have no luck. I'd go nuts, I wouldn't have a sound mind. I'd live on ground zero, not cloud nine. I wouldn't be G'd up from the feet up. Without Jesus, I'd be toe up from the flow up. If I try to get into heaven without Jesus, I'd have no luck. I'd go nuts, I wouldn't have a sound mind. I'd live on ground zero, not cloud nine. Without Jesus, I'm a lost cause. I'd be running wild like a lost dog. Without Jesus, I'd be crazy and bouncing off walls like a psychomaniac. Everything would make me mad. Without Jesus, I'd hate my dad, and I've come to face the facts that without Jesus, I'm nothing, man. Please understand. Without Jesus, I'd only be a son of man. What, come again? Yeah, that's true. Without Jesus, my home would be in a public bathroom, and all I'd eat is a bunch of snack food. Without Jesus, I wouldn't be nice. I'd just act rude and call you names. I look at religions, and without Jesus, think they're all the same. Without Jesus, I'd wanna have sex and make sure it gets caught on tape. But without Jesus, I probably would've gotten AIDS or HIV. Be running in clubs with a fake ID and telling bartenders to make my drink. Cause without Jesus, I'd have been underage and getting drunk and think I was in the sun. Without Jesus, I'd even think that sin is fun. This is what I'd be like. Without Jesus, I think that I'd be tight. But the truth is, I can't live without Jesus, y'all. I need Christ. I wouldn't be G'd up from the feet up. Without Jesus, I'd be toe up from the flow up. If I try to get into heaven without Jesus, I'd have no luck. I'd go nuts, I wouldn't have a sound mind. I'd live on ground zero, not cloud nine. I wouldn't be G'd up from the feet up. Without Jesus, I'd be toe up from the flow up. If I try to get into heaven without Jesus, I'd have no luck. I'd go nuts, I wouldn't have a sound mind. I'd live on ground zero, not cloud nine.